McCain Vogel here with this week's Cover Crop Connection. No-till legend Steve Groff says regenerative agriculture allows him to have fun with cover crop mixes and build soil health at the same time. Here's Groff waist deep in his cover crop field to tell you a little bit more about his cover crop mix of hairy vetch and black oats and about his regenerative ag philosophy.
I kind of like to grow mixes, because you can separate the seeds. The nice thing about growing mixes is, in this case here, this provides nitrogen for in this case, the grain to grow. So I don't need to add nitrogen. So that's its cost savings there. And, sometimes we'll have some oil seed rape mixed in. Kind of the problem with that, though, is it matures a little sooner and some of the seed starts falling out before we are able to harvest because it's kind of known to shatter. But that's one thing I've been working with. We'll mix some triticale in with this as well in some fields. I have a field up there that has some triticale mixed in it. So, the nice thing is when you're getting in, like, I'll just say regenerative agriculture, it's just nice not to be tied into like one method of growing stuff. It's like, okay, what's growing well in this field this year? What can I plant this year? So all those things come into mind. And again, lower costs. I hardly get anything into this stuff. I grow my own seed, and so there's very little seed cost. When you grow mixes like this, you don't need herbicides. I don't need fertilizer. So it's kind of a fun way to farm, but you kind of have to be into that flexibility. If you want a cookie cutter way to farm, it's not for you. I don't know. A lot of people say regenerative agriculture makes farming fun again, and I think that to me is what is the fun part about it. That's the space where I enjoy being, and that's the way I roll.
Well, there's always lots to learn from a cover crop expert like Steve Groff. And as always, if you'd like to hear more cover crop tips, head to covercropstrategies.com for the latest news, notes, videos, podcasts, and all things cover crops. Well, that's all for this week's Cover Crop Connection.